First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Look at that camera. So that is the Tillicum Bridge in Portland. We have not seen a shot like that in quite a while because that is normally really nice and sunny, and that's also downtown Portland right there. Yes, the rain is back. Hello, everyone. Like I said, I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now. Appreciate all of you joining us, however you're watching. Thanks for finding us. We are live here every weekday at 1 p.m. Pacific. And one thing that we've been doing here over the last few weeks, and we're going to be doing it for a few weeks more, is talking about what's coming up on October 2nd, and that's the Oregon Charity Championship, the golf tournament featuring, I believe it's 32 nonprofits that are competing in that. And we're going to be speaking to virtually all of those nonprofits on this show as part of a series of interviews. And that's because we want to not only talk about the tournament itself, and all of the great things that are going to be there, the possibilities for all of these nonprofits to win a lot of money in this golf tournament, but also to introduce each nonprofit to learn more about what they're doing in the community, how they're helping people out. And the one we're going to be talking to today is CDM Caregiving Services, a pretty unique organization. They actually help, well, we'll get into it during the interview, but they help out a lot of people who are taking care of maybe adults in need at home, and the caregivers themselves, sometimes they need a break. So that's part of what they do. So a lot of it covering a wide range of things there for this one. So I sat down with Lisa Capeloto, who's the development director for them, and we're going to go ahead and run that now. So here it is. This is Lisa talking about CDM. Lisa, appreciate you being here with us to join the show, to talk about this. We'll talk about golf towards the end, but to start off, let's talk about CDM. And can you give us really what CDM does for anybody who doesn't know in the community, and maybe a little of the backstory of it as well?
Absolutely. Thanks, Greg. And thanks for having us in today. I appreciate it. And a quick shout out to Pacific Office Automation as well for sponsoring this tournament and putting it on. They're great supporters in our community. Love them. CDM Caregiving Services. Most people will say to me, what does the CDM stand for? Well, in 1978, three individuals got together to form an organization for caregiving in the home, which allows individuals to stay in their homes for as long as possible before they have to go to the next level of care, a nursing home or what have you. And the C, the D, and the M are the first initials of the last names of those three individuals that formed this organization. So that's exactly what we do. We provide in-home care services to allow people to stay in their homes for as long as possible. And we also have an adult day center, which provides all sorts of therapeutic activities for individuals coming into the center. But I'd also provide some much needed respite care for the caregivers of those that are caring for people in their homes, because that is an extremely difficult job. We all need a break every now and again, and we are there for them.
That is such an important part of it that I think, people who haven't done it, who haven't been involved in that may not think about that aspect of it, just how tiresome, and it's not to say that it's not a necessary thing, but it's exhausting. It really
exhausting.
Can be. And that's such a very important part. Well, let's dig into those two sides a little bit more and talk specifically about some of the things that you do there in the community.
Absolutely. So first, with our in-home care, we provide care for individuals at any age. We've had individuals who are months old, and yet they need their caregivers, moms, dads, grandparents, whomever it is, need assistance in the home caring for that individual. So it really is anything that helps the person live with ease in their home, but nothing medical. So anything medical, we don't provide those services whatsoever. And just depending on the need of the individual as to how long we can be there.
I guess going from that, it's a weird transition. I never know how to do it right. Let's talk about golf. But the Oregon Charity Championship, and it honestly is such a good thing that's going on here and bringing so many people together. And this is all for a very, very good cause. And again, it's on October 2nd. And there's a lot of prize money that's out there for it as well, because there is a competition that goes on along with it. And I'm asking everybody, how is your golf game? Number one, I guess, how's that?
Well, I'm just going to put it this way. I think that if I were golfing, first of all, I'm not, then all of the other teams out there would be really happy that I was on a golf team. So
That is how,
putt golf, we golf way back when, perfect at that. But out on the course, not so much.
yeah, I can just say for myself, it'd be the same thing. Nobody wants me on their team. So, yeah.
No, I think people might want me on their team just for the entertainment value. It's just a matter. I think it's the other teams that would say, "Yeah, let that one golf because we're going to win for sure."
Lisa, yes, she's on. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Well, you got that side of it, but then there's all of the money comes that's available for the different prize levels and things like that. What is it that you would do? Like, say you won that grand prize. What's the first thing you would do with that money?
We have a program called Living with Dignity, which is so appropriately named Living with Dignity. It's something that everybody deserves to do. Again, because of our client's status, financial status, their income, by the time they pay their rent, they pay their water, et cetera, there's not a dime left in order for them to just get some basic needs. Think of setting up your kitchen, for example. You set up your kitchen and it's very expensive, everything in there. Cleaning supplies, for one. Our Living with Dignity program provides in-home direct support, meaning that those things that will help a client to live better, happier, and with dignity in their own home, whether it's cleaning supplies, sometimes it's a new mattress, sometimes it's a set of bed sheets for their house. That program covers a whole bunch of other programs as well, which is we have a healthy pet program that goes along with Living with Dignity. And we have that because we want to stay at home with our pets. I love my dog. Sometimes he drives me nuts, but I love my dog. And again, he may be the only other thing in my home that has a heartbeat, and he needs care, or he needs food. Maybe there's a month where I've run out of money for food for my dog. They can come to us through the Living with Dignity program and ask to receive assistance for that, or to get their injured dog to the vet. We had, in fact, a client whose dog was diagnosed with a tumor. Again, it was the only other living thing in her house. The dog needed surgery. We were able to help a good portion of, not the whole thing, and we were able to help with the veterinarian at the same time get that dog the surgery that she needed so that she can continue to help our client live a happier, healthier life. So
Wow.
that's it's just a fabulous program. So that's exactly what we're looking to support through this tournament. And again, are just so appreciative that we have this opportunity to be involved.
Well, that's amazing. I mean, I could say just personally as a pet owner as well, I love my dog. My dog also drives me insane sometimes, and I have white hair all over everything I own. But, they're so important. They're such an important part of our lives, and especially for someone who's maybe living on their own, having some struggles in other ways or obstacles in their life. I mean, your pet is your family. So
Exactly.
that's really, really important. Well, Lisa, I want to say thank you very much for taking some time to talk to me here for Fox 12 now and to get the word out. And I just want to reiterate again and have you do this for everybody watching, for if somebody's interested in applying, or somebody needs help, or somebody wants to contribute in some way, to give them the best resource to do that. And what would that be?
Again, please go to our website, cdmcaregiving.org, and that should have all the information you need, whether you're looking to get respite care for your loved one or somebody that you're caring for, whether you're looking for in-home care support. You will find all those answers on our website.
Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on, Greg.
All right, so again, there we go. That was Lisa Capeloto from CDM Caregiving Services talking about their nonprofit. And to remind you, so this is coming up on October 2nd. So this is the Oregon Charity Championship. We've got a lot of nonprofits that are going to be involved in this. There's a little bit more of the details right there, at least as far as some of the people that are involved with it. So that's going to be taking place out at the Oregon Golf Club. And like I mentioned before, we're going to be speaking to virtually all the charities that are actually working on this, virtually all the nonprofits, and we've covered quite a few of them so far. you can take a look at some of those interviews on our Fox 12 Oregon YouTube channel. Also, if you have the Fox 12 Oregon app, there's now a Fox Now button right on there, so you can go through and watch a lot of those interviews right there. So right there on your app, on your phone, whenever you want to. That's one of the great things about this show. Real quick though, just taking a look again at the weather. I know I don't cover a lot of weather on here, but I mean every single camera that we have is covered in rain right now. And for the forecast, just to take a look at that, we always have this at kptv.com. We're always updating everything that's going along there with the weather, but that's where we're at right now. So I think some more rain on the way today, but then the weekend looks awesome. So this may be great for a lot of you anyway. I can do a little bit of rain, but then I'm ready for the sun again. Summer's not over yet. But regardless, here's what's coming up on this show. So at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, we've got Eric G. from Around the House Northwest. He's on here every week and always having really great tips. And because of rain, the theme here today, he's going to be talking about what to do for your house, how to make sure that your house is, now that it's happening, anything that you need to be doing for that. So he's going to be covering some of those. Also talking about hornets and wasps, because I actually noticed this myself the other day. They seem to be everywhere right now. He's going to talk about why that is and what to do about it. Why all of a sudden at the end of August, beginning of September, do we have billions of yellow jackets? There's comments coming all through here. So again, we're live here from the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. So if you see what's going on in the background there, that's everybody hard at work here for the show. So also at 2 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be talking to the USO, United Services Organization. So we're going to be covering what they are doing. Actually, they're going to be part of that tournament as well. So a few different things today. Like I said, we've got lots of stuff to check out on our YouTube channel, but I'm going to sign off for right now. So I'll get ready for Eric G to join us. So come right back to wherever you are. We're on our social media channels. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on our apps, we're on the website. If you watch this show a lot, you hear me say it all the time, but it's because I want to remind people, I want to let you know you have options on how to watch the show. So come right back there at 1:30 and I will be here. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.